The guy next to him was shot in the cheek. The guy next to him was face down. He was dead.
A woman from Wisconsin narrowly survives the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting. Video of Margie Stotts has been shared around the world. She and her husband were caught in the middle of the chaos yesterday in Florida. They lived through the unthinkable, and today I spoke with her about it. The casings were flying all around us, says Margie Stotts. The grandmother of 13 from Sturgeon Bay had just landed in Fort Lauderdale for a vacation in the sun with her husband. But they ended up in the hell that was Terminal 2's baggage claim. I sat next to her on the plane, Margie cried as she walked among the dead and wounded.
One of the ladies that was killed was my seatmate on the plane, and she was standing right next to me.
Just 24 hours later, I spoke to Margie over the phone. She can't stop thinking about the woman who was right next to her. They became fast friends on their flight from Atlanta.
We talked about raising and helping raise grandchildren and teaching them work ethic like we were taught growing up.
When they got to baggage claim, Margie gave her a bag of her homemade caramel corn.
I had one in my carry-on, so I took one out and gave it to her and told her, to enjoy it.
That act of kindness might have saved Margie's life. As she was bending back down to zip up her carry-on, the shooter first opened fire.
And I was down and they were standing.
Everyone else around her had been hit. She immediately noticed her friend and the bag of popcorn.
She was lying there with her hand open and the bag just laying right next to her.
She stayed down and played dead.
I could see and hear the casings hitting next to me, so I knew he was right there. I was praying.
Through all of this, Margie's husband, Ken, was on the other side of the baggage carousel. She worried he was dead, but miraculously, he too survived.
I saw my husband stick his head up, and then, they told us to stay in place, but I knew he was safe then.
While she's thankful they're alive, she is tormented by the innocent lives lost and the image she has of the shooter now ingrained in her mind.
He just walked slowly, very methodically. He had his arms straight extended. No stone cold look on his face, and he just kept shooting. Pop, pop, pop.
Now Margie has another image ingrained in her mind, the many people who rushed to help others, even when they themselves were injured. That's what she wants to focus on. Now she believes the woman next to her who died was Shirley Timmons. Her husband, we're told, is in a coma. Margie told me she wants Shirley's family to know that her last hours were spent full of love and pride, talking about them.